The 2025 MotoGP season has brought an unexpected twist. Defending champion Francesco Bagnaia has fallen into a slump, while Ducati, a team long known for its winning streak, remains calm amid the storm surrounding its performance. However, behind the scenes, a crisis is quietly brewing, yet Ducati's chief mechanic seems relaxed about the situation. What exactly is happening in the red garage in Bologna, and is Ducati ready to lose its competitive edge? Let's discuss it, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Since the start of the season, Ducati has looked unstoppable. Marc Marquez won 3 of the first 7 rounds and led the standings with 196 points. However, in the last 2 rounds, the French and British MotoGPs, everything changed drastically. Bagnaia crashed twice and failed to score any points, adding to the long list of problems he has faced this season. Meanwhile, Marquez, who had previously appeared comfortable, has started to show signs of frustration. According to MotoGP analyst and former American racer Dennis Noyes, this is a critical phase in the development of the GP25. Since the pre-season test, Pecco has said that he can't get a feel for the bike. Marc started to agree after the British Grand Prix, admitting that he felt less confident at the front of the bike, Noyes told Motorsan. Complicating matters further, the GP25 showed signs of instability at Silverstone, a circuit that usually favors Ducati bikes. Noyes said that Bagnaia had difficulty distinguishing between the performance of the soft and medium tires, and lost confidence when braking. This is something that Marquez is now also experiencing. Ironically, Alex Marquez, the Gresini Ducati satellite team rider, performed brilliantly, showing a significant improvement in performance. At the Silverstone circuit, he managed to shave 0.4 seconds off his time compared to last season, a leap that cannot be underestimated. This achievement suggests that Ducati's main problem at the moment is not the quality of its riders, but the technical characteristics of the Desmosedici GP25 bike, which most riders, including those with world-class abilities, find unfriendly and difficult to control. Amidst the anxiety engulfing the Ducati Lenovo paddock, Cristian Gabarini, Pecco Bagnaia's chief mechanic and a highly respected figure in the garage, emerged as a calm and reassuring voice. Despite the defending champion's challenging period, Gabarini remained composed. With a calm expression and steady tone, he expressed his belief that Ducati was still on the right track. "I feel fine because, after all, we are still at the beginning of the season. Difficulties are part of our job," he said without hesitation. For a man who has experienced the pressures of MotoGP at the highest level, 2 falls and only 1 win from 7 races are not signs of disaster, but rather challenges that must be overcome with a cool head. He emphasized that no racing season goes perfectly without obstacles. Gabarini said that the world of MotoGP is full of unpredictable dynamics, and that is part of the game. Moreover, they are introducing a new bike this season, the Desmosedici GP25, which will undoubtedly take time to master. In fact, things almost never go smoothly. Most of the time, there are problems that need to be solved, he added realistically. According to him, the essence of a great team is the ability to use problems as a source of growth. Gabarini also revealed that the team is currently focusing on identifying and fixing the weak points in Bagnaia's performance. Although the results on paper do not yet reflect the excellence they are looking for, he assessed that Pecco has shown significant technical progress. He believes that this progress will soon manifest itself in the form of victory after victory. "What we are doing with Pecco is working on his weak points. In the last race, his data showed significant improvement," said Gabarini, suggesting that the storm may soon pass and Ducati will return to its best. While Claudio Domenicali and Cristian Gabarini are trying to appear calm, Ducati general manager Gigi Dall'Igna looks much more alert and openly voices his anxiety. The man who has long been known as the architect of Ducati's success has expressed deep concerns following a series of disappointing results in the French and British rounds. These concerns are not without reason. Ducati no longer appears to be the dominant force in MotoGP. "This was an unusual Sunday for us. Our performance was unimpressive," said Dall'Igna in a serious tone shortly after the race at Silverstone ended. His words reflected the great shock within the factory team from Bologna. The race itself took place in less than ideal conditions. It was even temporarily stopped due to a major collision between Franco Morbidelli and Alex Espargaro, which triggered the red flag. This should have been a turning point for Ducati, a golden opportunity to change their strategy. However, Reality said otherwise. The final result only added to their woes. Fabio Quartararo had led the race by 5 seconds before retiring due to technical problems. Nevertheless, Ducati's dominance remained elusive. Marco Bezzecchi on the Aprilia and Johann Zarco on the Honda both performed impressively, eliminating Ducati from the podium zone. Marc Marquez, Ducati's main hope, could only manage 4th place, while Francesco Bagnaia fell out of the race due to bad luck. This performance crisis did not only affect England. A similar situation occurred in the previous French series, which was even more painful for Ducati. The team, known as the absolute rulers of the track, were forced to endure defeat in front of the tens of thousands of spectators who filled the Le Mans circuit. Johann Zarco achieved an emotional victory, performing brilliantly in front of his home crowd. Meanwhile, Marc Marquez secured 2nd place, once again demonstrating his talent, while Fabio Di Gianantonio rounded off the podium with an exceptional performance. Ironically, not a single Ducati rider managed to break into the top 3, a bitter reality for a team of their caliber at the start of the season. The 2025 MotoGP World Championship enters its 8th round this weekend, with the world's best riders preparing to tackle the Motorland Aragon circuit in Spain from 6 to 8 June 2025. Of the 22 races scheduled this season, the Aragon race is a crucial point in the fight for the world title, and all eyes are once again on Marc Marquez. There is good reason for Marquez to be the main focus. This 5.345-kilometer track is special to him. It is the stage of glory where the 8-time world champion built his reputation as one of the greatest in MotoGP history. Since 2016, Marquez has only failed to win at Aragon 3 times. And that was when he was seriously injured and had limited motorcycle performance between 2020 and 2022. However, everything changed drastically when he returned to Aragon last year, riding a Ducati GP23 with the Gresini team. In his first appearance on this circuit with the Borgo Panigale factory motorbike, Marquez immediately returned to the top of the podium. This was a firm statement that Motorland Aragon still belongs to him. Now, riding the much more competitive Desmosedici GP25 motorbike with the Ducati Lenovo factory team, Marc Marquez comes to Aragon not only as a favorite, but also as a real threat to anyone who wants to steal maximum points. One reason Aragon suits Marquez's riding style so well is its anti-clockwise turn, a feature of the tracks preferred by the rider from Cervera. Its technical layout, which demands courage and precision, its long, fast corners and its elevation changes, make Aragon the ideal canvas on which Marquez can paint another victory. However, despite the Maestro's dominance, this race promises to be full of surprises. The last 3 series have been full of drama and unexpected results, proving that the 2025 MotoGP season is dynamic and unpredictable. Rivals such as Francesco Bagnaia, Jorge Martin, and even rookie Pedro Acosta certainly won't just sit back and watch Marquez dominate. As MotoGP 2025 now enters a pivotal phase in Aragon, Ducati finds itself at a crossroads. Can they turn things around, or will their crisis deepen? Meanwhile, Bagnaia must prove that he is worthy of his defending champion status before it's too late. The question now is whether Ducati is really still on the right track or heading towards a failure they don't realize is coming. Write your opinion below.